Welcome back to solo dates for a single girl, and we've not done one of these in a while. I feel a bit rusty, I'm not gonna lie. I feel a bit like I'm not used to talking in front of a camera again in public. What are we gonna do for today's solo date? We're gonna go to the cinema. I'm currently walking to the Picturehouse in Ealing, because that's my local. We're gonna go and watch the drama. I wanted to see it for ages now, so it's about time I took myself out for a date. Say some snacks for the cinema, and I honestly don't know what to have. What do I fancy? Trying to see if there is anything new that I can try. Oh, what are these? I've not seen these before. I do love a good M&M. Yeah, we'll go with the cookie dough ones. Now I just need to get a drink. I think let's go for a bit of a treat. Let's go for some Dr. Pepper. So I've got my snacks, then we can carry on walking up towards the cinema.
Search your payment.
There's one thing that I've learned about working and trying to vlog at the same time. It's really difficult. I was going to say impossible, it's not impossible, but I really have to push myself to do it because being in telly and working in that industry, it's not a typical 9 to 5. So for example, one of the weeks I worked 8 days in a row, and then as soon as you have your 1 or 2 days off, you think, perfect, it's prime time for me to go through my mountains of footage that I've filmed and edit it. Because that's the bit that I struggle with the most, is the editing. I can film a ton of stuff, but then actually sitting down to edit everything, my mind, because I'm a perfectionist, goes into overthinking mode, and instead of just doing it and putting the stuff out there, I just stress and compartmentalise everything, which is something that I need to learn not to do, to carry on vlogging and getting the stuff out there. Anyway, I'm rambling, classic me. I've learned that it's really difficult to try and do these vlogs, but I'm determined. I just enjoy doing my own bit of storytelling outside of work. It's all about what I get up to, and some days aren't really exciting, but these sort of series, especially solo dates for a single girl, I kind of hope I can show you guys that it's okay to go out on your own and do these things, like going to the cinema on your own and it feeling okay. Not really scary, because 3 years ago I probably wouldn't have done this. One thing that's really motivated me to jump back and do these vlogs, I typically watch YouTube in my spare time. I think a lot of people do that now. I don't know, it's ironic because I work in telly, you'd think I'd be obsessed with TV series and movies, and I do enjoy some. Sometimes I feel like I don't have enough time to watch a full series, so I'll start series and then not finish it. Like my book at the moment, I'm trying to read more. I'm on Pride and Prejudice, and oh my god, what is Jane Austen trying to say? I'm really trying not to watch the film before I finish the book, and I want to finish the book so I can actually start reading The Other Bennet Sister as well. Oh, that's something new. I've joined a book club, and that's the next thing we're all going to read is The Other Bennet Sister, so that's really fun. Joining a book club was on my tick list for this year. One person that came up on my recommended was Simon Wilson, and he does these amazing travel vlogs, and it really inspires me because I would love to do what he does. I mean, who wouldn't love making money and going traveling? I feel like everybody wants to do that. But the thing about him is he just speaks to so many people on his travels and actually gets to know them. And I do feel like, because he's from Wales and it's like a northern thing of being really friendly, I feel like I talk to random people and try to get to know people. And it's hard down south. Like London, you try and speak to someone on the tube, it's like an absolute no-go. So it'd just be really amazing to do that and explore different communities and meet new people from all around the world and be able to make that into like a side hustle thing. It's kicked a bit of ambition back into doing these vlogs, and I do enjoy doing them. It's just the editing. Like, if anybody wants to help out and edit my videos, please feel free to reach out. I'll be honest, one thing that I'm really struggling with jumping back onto the vlogs is caring about what other people think around me. Like, there's been so many times while I've been filming this where I've clicked power off because I don't know, I need to not care what people think, but I do get a bit embarrassed when people look at me and go, why is she vlogging on the streets of Ealing? Like, who cares about her content? And I need to stop thinking about that. I need to see it as me making my own memories. I'm doing what I need to do my own passion projects, and I love shooting, love storytelling, so hence why I'm trying to start my own vlog. The movie starts at 7:15. We have 15 minutes. It's actually a really nice walk to the cinema. I get to go through 2 big parks in Ealing, which are beautiful, and it's blue skies today, so it's a really nice walk. And then I've got my snacks. I got some new M&M cookie dough, which I've never seen before, so they're going to be interesting to try. Yeah, just sit back and watch the movie for the night. Taking myself out to the cinema on my own. Nearly 4 years ago, I would never ever have gone to the cinema on my own. Like, wouldn't have gone to the theatre in London on my own. I just wouldn't dream of it, and I was just too scared to. I was too scared of people judging me, thinking, oh my god, what a loner, she doesn't have anybody to come to the cinema with. But you're literally sat in the dark for 2 hours watching a film. And once I went for like the first couple of times, it was really hard and it was an adjustment. But now I love going. Now I just find it such a peaceful activity, especially living in London. I always try and go to theatre shows, and if my friends don't want to come or I can't find anyone, I literally just go on my own, and it's so empowering. I'm currently sat outside the cinema. I'm just getting some fresh air before I head on in and go and watch the drama. I really love the Picturehouse. I think it's more of like an independent, but they do have venues all over the UK. To be honest, I think my ticket was something like £12.50, which I think is so decent for the experience and the quality of the cinema. Like, Everyman was something like 18 quid. Oh, they must have put a Saab Slice restaurant right underneath the cinema. That's quite new. I've never seen that before. Hiya.
Is this for the drama?
Yeah.
So this one's 1. So they're here, page 15.
Right at the back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. The movie's about to start, so I'm going to turn this off and I will see you afterwards. So I just finished at the cinema, went to go and see the drama, and oh my god, was it such a good film? Yes. Like, the amount of times I gasped, and it was just such an unpredictable film. Like, it was so good. I recommend that you go and see it. The characters were just so complex, and I sort of sat there and you kind of feel uncomfortable. Like, I'm definitely a perfectionist, and towards the end sort of scenes, you just sort of think, like, how can anybody come back from that? And it made me think of stuff that's happened in my life, especially in like relationships and stuff, where you've had that uncomfortable feeling and you've got so many choices of like, do you move on? Do you get past it? Like, yeah, honestly, it was such a good film, and it definitely makes you think. So I highly recommend going to see the drama. And that means that is the solo date done, cinema date done, and I'm now going to go walk home. But yeah, this was Solo Dates for a Single Girl, and I'll see you on the next day.